Good afternoon. This is Ron Brown. It is the 14th of November, 2025. There's about an hour left in the market day, and I want to show you a few changes I've made to the warehouse views just to make them easier to use. I realize I have a lot of scans and so on, and I'm trying to bring some of my favorites to the top of the list, or make them more visible anyway. Sorry about my raspy voice. It's just the way it is. The market as is your teacher, as we find that out every time. Today, the market opened way down, and then suddenly the traders jumped in and started buying tech stocks, and it is a complete reversal so far. As a reminder, any stock index or ETF mentioned in this presentation is not a recommendation to buy or sell all trading strategies or use at your own risk. Okay, I've got my quick pick view up here, but I want to go up here to the Choose Create view. And what I want you to do is I want you to select my name in the warehouse views and click on Delete. And that will delete everything. I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to take the time to reinstall them. But click on Delete and then install the add-on. And then you will have the same views that I have here, starting with this. You may or may not have the starters, but under my name, these are my working scans that I'm experimenting with. But I decided to put these under top down, and here's the process views for the HDSI generated indexes. And below that, I put the top down process views for my Market Insight ETFs. Now these are just ETFs that I selected and put in a group, or in a filter and a group. And if you want a quick read on the market, these are the ETFs you can look at. Now here's the end of day from yesterday. You can see that the VIX was at the top of the list, up 10.3%. I'm going to click on the, I didn't want that one, I want this one right here. I'm taking off the combo and I'm moving down to the intraday, so this order of ETFs will not change. And you can see that the VIX is now down 3.95%. So big reversal. If I bring up the chart, you can see it here. It gapped open and traded up. The market was sinking, and then the big money came in and started rescuing the market. So when I apply this intraday, let's see where the VIX goes. Did I get it? Oh, here it is right here. It's all the way down at the bottom now, down 3.95%. So just, if you want a quick read on the market, this is what I do. At the end of the day, I'll look at these and see where the strength and weakness was. And by the way, I think a couple of weeks I mentioned that the natural gas fund was moving up. That was back in here, I believe. It was one of these, and you can see what's happened. So there was some rotation into that fund on that day. But this is the way the market looks today in the Trump's dispute with Venezuela. I don't know. It looks like I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, it has jacked up oil prices, and here's oil and gas, utilities, and so on. So you can just get a quick read on what's going on with the market. Now I see the 10-year rates are up today, and when the rates go up, the bonds go down, and you can see that the TLT is down for the day. But the market's being led by energy, utilities, technology is big. This is where the money started flowing in. You can see it's at 90.16% of its daily range after having gapped down minus 1.85. So if you have HDSI running and you want to see which stocks are moving up during the day, you can look at this intraday gap or intraday range as the market progresses, and you'll get a feel for where the money is flowing. Now this view here shows the VPA trends, and this COMT is trending up long, medium, and short, and the fan is up also. You can't get a good look at it there. The fan is in place. It's real choppy though. Let's look at the commodity index fund. Let's look at the gold spider. Well off its highs now. You can see a gap down today, but it's rallying. Anyway, I put this up here in a more prominent place, so it's easy just to come in here. End of the day, you can get an insight into these ETFs. And the next, I moved these are down in my categories. A user the other day said he was having trouble locating these sectors and the stocks that make up the sectors. And, I agreed. Like I said, I've got so many things. So I move these into a more prominent position. So this is top-down category, end of day, relative strength of the S&P sectors, and also the QQQ and so on. So I'm going to open this up. And this was as of last night. If I click on this, you can see the S&P sectors, and the QQQ is in here also, along with the SPY. Now this was last night. I'm going to deselect the combo, and let's just move down to intraday. So this is intraday on the same group without the combo being applied. Let me go back up here and double check this. End of day, combos applied. I'll take it off. I'm going to go back down to the intraday, and you can see which of these are following through where they are compared to where they were last night. I mean, that's not necessary. I'm just showing you that it can be done. So here was last night with the combo applied energy sector. So the energy sector is XLE, as you can see. So just go down to XLE, and you can see as of last night which were the leading stocks. By the way, I just updated these sector stocks a couple days ago, so everything's current. That's the end of day, and then here are some other things you can look at. The relative strength of the S&P 500 to the market leaders. These stocks are in an uptrend with the fan up, bullish and bearish as of last night. And here's some more in here to the QQQs. Anyway, you can go through those. And now this is the same thing, but with the intraday relative strength to the S&P sectors, and make sure my combo's on. You can see energies on top, followed by, let's see, make sure I'm in the right spot here. Energies on top, followed by utilities, real estate, Qs. It looks like the tech stocks have moved down. I was just looking at this a little while ago. Let's see, 87.58% of the range. Gap down, but it was higher. Anyway, this is the way they stand right now. Energy sector, utility sector, real estate, and the Qs are in here. Let's look at real estate, which is XLRE, so I can go there and I can see immediately where the strength is on the intraday. Extra space storage, but you can see this is a really beat down stock, but what we're interested in is this last candle right here, and you can see the group is now, or the stock is now under communication. Let's go back up here. Well, I'm going to go to the energy since that's the top group. Targa Resources. Looked here a few minutes ago. It was Devon Energy Corporation, but the combo is what drives it. The intraday percentage price change one day and range up. And there it is. Anyway, I'm not going to take the time to go through all of these. You can play with them. There's some other scans in here, but I just thought I would make them more prominent. Because these are all market indicators if you want to get a feel for what's going on at the end of the day and intraday also. That's it for this video. My voice is not all that great today, but I wanted to get these out to you. Remember to delete my warehouse views up here in the Choose Create view. Can't do it down here. Thank you for listening. Have a good weekend.